Sean had never imagined that the girl he rescued on the side of a snowy road would turn out to be a billionaire heiress. Ryan, lying in a hospital bed, had no memory of her glamorous past and was about to step into a life completely different from anything she'd known. The sheriff suggested she stay with a kind countryman named Sean until her family could be located. Sean, with his big heart, agreed immediately. That first night at his rustic home, Sean handed Ryan some simple clothes. She thanked him politely, but the faint flicker of disdain in her eyes betrayed her unfamiliarity with such plainness. When he gave her sheets and asked her to make the bed, she fumbled and failed, leaving Sean frowning. Had she really hit her head that hard? What he didn't know was that Ryan had once been a spoiled, high-maintenance princess. Deep down, even without her memory, she sensed this simple life wasn't hers. But instead of frustration, Sean found her helplessness endearing. Teaching her to cook was chaos. Ryan tossed eggs, shells and all into the boiling pot, leaving even Sean's daughter speechless. Laundry didn't go any better. She used an entire bottle of detergent, filling the room with foaming bubbles. Everything she touched turned into disaster, and the helplessness weighed on her. After crying quietly, she tried to be useful, only to make things worse. When Sean found her collapsed on the floor, he rushed to her side, concern etched on his face. 2 days had passed without anyone coming for her. "They've probably abandoned me," she whispered. "I'm just a burden." Sean comforted her as best he could and decided to take her into town to lift her spirits. It was Christmas Eve, the streets alive with lights and laughter. As they walked, Sean shared stories of his late wife and the small inn they had run together. A business dying now, yet he refused to close it because it held the happiest memories of his life. Ryan's eyes welled with tears. Later, Sean handed her a simple snow globe. The moment she touched it, something deep inside stirred. A flicker of memory, a feeling of familiarity. Back at home, Ryan told him the snow globe reminded her of her mother. The possibility of her memory returning filled Sean with joy and fear. He had already fallen for her, and he sensed she was falling for him too. That spark gave her courage to embrace her new life. She learned that making a bed wasn't so hard. That cooking was a challenge she could meet with patience. Under Sean's guidance, she slowly mastered the things she had never done before. One evening, they attended a charity event, wrapping gifts for children in need. Ryan's paper was wrinkled, her ribbons crooked, but Sean's praise made her beam. An older lady whispered that Sean was the kindest man in town, always the first to help anyone in need. That night back home, Sean asked softly, "When your memory comes back, will you remember all this?" "I'll never forget," she said, her voice barely above a whisper. They looked up together and realized they were standing under a sprig of mistletoe. According to local tradition, couples who kissed beneath it would find happiness. Ryan gazed at Sean with hope, and Sean returned her look, his heart full. Under the mistletoe, a new chapter of love began. Title: Finding Christmas.